And it's Shredder Monday or whatever it is. I really don't like that in this tool. I honestly might go through the effort of doing this myself, but I want to put these characters into the order that they appear. Well, they do appear in that order, so why the heck is Shredder like such an afterthought? Like, why is he normally up that high? Oh look, I'm gonna be like crisis right now. Or like, what was my decision behind putting? Oh, well, that makes sense. That's a me decision, but yeah, I guess they are in the order they appear. I don't know why I thought they weren't. Well, actually, no. Did they get reordered to be in the order that they appear? Is that a thing? They must have. I think I'm just goofing. There we go. Yeah, that's what it was. That's so goofy. I never noticed that before. You have to type something in, otherwise, it gets confused. That's nuts. Kraken. Alright, this is the semis. My bad. There we go. And we're both gaming here. Yeah, dude, Bean's PTM is actually insane. Dude, they're still talking about this fucking Prodigy kid.
Anytime you're ready.
So,
This is like the exact opposite of what what those parents of that child wanted, probably. Child probably is a fan of like MKLeo and like Smash streamers or some shit, or like just likes video games in general. And the dad's like, oh, it'd be so cute. And he like made his own content. The kid's like, I want to be a YouTuber. So then the dad's like, alright, I'll make some thumbnails for you. Takes him like 3 hours to like open like a free Photoshop editor tool, or he uses like Microsoft Word or some shit to like make the thumbnails for free. I don't know. Or Snapchat. And then they're like, let's start out the comment set. This kid doesn't have weirdos in their DMs. And then there's us, fucking being weird, being like, hey, like this kid's actually kind of fun and having a good time in Naz. That's so awesome. So funny. Like, let's go. Kids playing Naz. So funny. And now people are making like the pro player jokes and everything.
stop me. How does Toastman? I do not believe in fairy tales.
We ran out of storage. Is audio desynced for anyone else? It might be. I was trying to do too much on my PC, so it might be fixed now, as I'm no longer recording. But let me know, I guess. I'm not sure what I can like fix, or how I can fix that with. It might just be a connection thing. Maybe try refreshing browser once and let me know if it's still the same, the case. Matthew, let me know if the audio is still decent for you or not.
Ah, that's much better.
Hey, IPG Sports. Thanks for the 100 bits. How you doing? Good to see you out in this neck of the woods. We're just running a little Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl bracket. Chum and Go. We run it every Monday here online. And we're all kind of freaking out a little bit because Nick Brawl 2 seemingly accidentally leaked today. There was like a ton of like weird leaks with like the box art, and then it looks like the creator of one of the television shows, El Tigre. Yeah, Nick Brawl. So we're trying to get some weeklies going here for yeah, online weekly's going for it, and just get it going, you know. Yes, absolutely. And I think it will. I mean, from what I've heard, because I've talked to the one of the developers like a decent chunk, and I know a lot of the beta testers of the first game. It sounds like a lot of the internal development for this was like kind of like quick, just with like resources and such. But because of how successful the first one was, a lot you can tell with like the DLC, mostly like with Shredder and with Jenny and Hugh and Rocco especially. A lot of those newer characters that they added post-launch in stages, they had a lot better quality-wise. And so now that they're just working on the experience and maybe some new characters, I'm hoping that the initial launch is a bit smoother. Because man, was the initial weeks or so of this game was a little rough. But definitely not the smoothest launch, but it was a fun one, not gonna lie. Uh-oh. Alright. Yeah, but funny thing is, like, we have so many mods for just the original game that it'll be interesting to see, like, just what we get. Because it's funny, like, the devs of Nick, they're very open to, like, mods and such. Like, the art director loves, like, the new skin mods and people, just whatever stuff that people made for it. And, like, we have, like, a couple, like, gameplay modifying mods, like a controller mod, some other stuff that people kind of mess around with, but it'll be interesting to see, like, what happens, because we have so many skin mods that if they're still compatible with the next game, which would be crazy, that'd be kind of cool. So, for my tournaments, I run PC mostly. That's where a large majority of pretty much the entire platform is. And that's what I use at tournaments. I use PC. Just a lot of people play on GameCube controllers, but like the Switch version, while it does support that, it's just very, very bad in terms of performance. Like, it's just the worst. So it's pretty much unusable at a competitive level. But I don't really have the PlayStation or Xbox copies, so I've only heard, like, okay things about them. But it seems like if I had to pick one that was a console for, like, weeklies, I'd honestly have to say that PlayStation would be the one you'd want to go for. It just seems like that one has the smoothest, like, it has the best performing version that isn't the PC version. But so far, most tournaments run the PC version of it for online. I mean, online doesn't really matter, of course, because you can run it on anything. But offline, we always run PCs. Everybody brings, like, a gaming laptop or a desktop, you know? But, like, yeah, if you're looking to build it, I would say PS4 is, like, the next best thing. Like, it's a lot better than running, like, on a Switch, for example. At least from what I've heard. Like, I know at Combo Breaker last year, they had some of the events running on PS4, and it was fine. It's just depending on your controller, of course, but, like, yeah, PC for sure. I'm not sure if it drops here. I think on the Series X, the problem is, I don't know about the Series X in particular. And I think the PS5 is fine, so that's why it's like PlayStation 4, PS5 variants are like the fine version. But the Xbox One, for certain, I know, has really bad issues with stages. And that might be a netcode thing, but I've also been told that, like, one stage that's legal, in particular, crashes the game just outright, like, a lot of times on the Xbox One variant. Whereas I've not heard any such issues on any PlayStation version. And then the Switch version just has a ton of input delay to the point where, like, it's just awful. And I don't know, man. Like, like, it's fun to play casually on the Switch, but it's night and day when I do play it with friends. Yeah, for real. Switch is fun when you're like, you're playing with the homies and like, you literally could not care. Like, you're playing on a projector already or something, like, you have a bad, maybe not competitive environment already, you know? Like, but, or it's like, really, honestly, the Switch version isn't terrible offline solely for the fact that, like, if you're playing casually and there's nothing on the line for it, yeah, like, it's totally fine. But, like, offline and, like, there's money on the line, heck no, I'm not playing on that thing. Like, I'm sorry, but that seems to be the sentiment across the board. Yeah, we'll have to see here. Alright, Kraken getting the drag down. Nair into up air. Doesn't get the second one, though. I'm trying to see him hit that double up air again. I guess the super dash into the snare. Oh, barely. Not gonna do it just yet. Very tall ceiling. Let's see what we can do. The double grab flank. That's so funny. Alright, gets the cargo throw into the snare. I like that. Getting those B&Bs. One thing I do hope they add to NAS too that I think is kind of underrated is definitely like some more controller stuff. Just more accessibility, even if it's like small things. Like, I don't even know what in particular. I know that there's some things like tap jump that people want, or like, but I don't even know how well that would like work in NAS 2. But just like anything controller wise, being able to use strong. One thing my friend who plays this game casually has always asked me is why don't they make it so that your C stick can do strong attacks in the air instead of having to use a button? Tap jump doesn't work on digital inputs. Yeah, like I don't understand how you'd be able to like do that. Although like is a game like Guilty Gear, like is that not a digital input game? Or I guess it's not digital. Or like, is it? I guess if you have tap jump, then you have to. There's not a jump button, so all jumps are holding up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really have any up attacks, so I guess that's how they circumvent it. I feel like if you have an like a tap jump button, you'd have to make it so that the C stick for NAS does tilts, so that you can still do like. That might have to be a thing. It would be like a toggle, like strong, like if you turn on tap jump, then you also have to turn on C stick tilts, and if you turn just C stick tilts on, then you have to have a strong button, in theory. But that's not even really how like Nick Brawl works now, because you can like literally, you can make a rule set where it's or a controller set where it's literally just like all attack or something. You can set all your buttons to do the same thing. So it's not like it restricts you at all, you know? Or I guess just like lights, I guess, sure. Oh, I see. You're just correcting yourself. I thought you were correcting me. You were being cheeky. That's funny. Yeah, they're gonna run it right back, it seems like. Onto, was it Erkin? Oh, it's Jelly. My bad.
So, how do you like my theme music?
They did that so quick, I figured vibing. Wait, I was right. This is Losers Finals. What am I doing? What am I doing? This has been a fun set to watch. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just kind of had it on in the background and not like really talking about it, but like, it's been very fun to watch. Hey, Sir Sunky, thanks for the follow. While you're here, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Sir Sunky, my son, my Sir of Sunk. I'm trying to get to 500 followers on YouTube, or subscribers, so that I can only stream on YouTube. And the reason why that is because yes, I am streaming both here and there. But I want to be able to have channel memberships so that I can, like, if people decide to, like, subscribe for no ads or whatnot, I can just do it on YouTube. And then I'll actually get more out of it than fucking 50%. I'll get 70%, which is based and awesome. But, if you have a Prime membership for any reason, and you're willing to throw it at me for the time I'll have left this month, I have a lot of Nick Brawl Grinder emotes as well. You want any help with comms by chance? I'm down. Here. At the start of Grand Finals, I'll join a BC in the Grinders Discord. Alright, sick. Join,
Takes care of the day's business.
Join, there you go, sick.
Okay, hey, are you able to stream it on okay, yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, don't worry.
So I can...
Yeah, you don't have to guess what's happening. I got you. Although it would be funny if you just had to guess what was going on.
Yeah, just like, I have like the delay of... It is like, right now I just got home, and it's like, it's raining super badly right now where I am.
Oh my gosh.
It's like, I constantly, like, it's funny, earlier I could hear the rain through my headphones. It was that bad.
What kind of headphones do you got?
I think I just have like regular Corsair ones.
Okay, yeah. I think I have like
Is I...
the same pair, not the same right now, but is it like, it's like a wired like, or is it wired?
No, that's wireless.
Okay, yes. I have, they're like white? I'm like,
No, it's not white.
dang it. I was gonna say, I have the exact like, wait, no, that was Losers semifinal. What the hell is going on? I thought,
I think it was...
am I crazy?
I think isn't this Losers Finals?
Yeah, it is Losers Finals. I'm crazy.
Yeah, well now it's not, but hold on. Let me get the bracket up so I can actually see who's...
So it's, Beanary versus...
Who won the last game?
Beanary. So it's Beanary versus
sick.
Do the Fig.
Oh, sick.
I just goofed up. It was so funny.
Okay.
Because I didn't, my, like, thing was, my, bracket was only at half, like, length or whatever you want to call it. And so, it just, like, wasn't,